Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing you the fourth game, Huck versus QXZ, the ESL Intel Extreme Masters. So this will be game 4. Huck, the Protoss player, spawning, in the upper right, and QXZ, well, actually the upper middle. I guess there is no right or left, really. And their spawning positions in QXZ spawning in the bottom position, blue Terran. So, score now lays 2 QXZ, 1 Huck. So if QXZ does win this round, then he will go on and beat Huck and move forward on in the ESL competition. So Huck really has to make this one play count. So very typical build. And Huck says crowds like TL.net more, apparently. Oh, likes. And QXZ saying you talk a lot, and Huck laughs and says, I'm just kidding. So QXZ doing a normal build, and Huck coming down with his early scout, Barracks going down. Probably not going to get here enough time to really be able to harass that probe because he will probably be inside the building at this point. So let's see, early gas from QXZ, not terribly early, no, it's a normal 13 gas. In the meantime, let's see, QXZ flagging up there, I don't know why. Huck going ahead and get his gas, gateway, SCV going out there to scout Huck. Huck being very diligent scouting, no fast expansion, and QXZ went up around here just to make sure, again, no fast expansion. Great players here. Cybernetic score going down. This well-placed pylon seems, again, it might seem aimlessly put, but it allows him to warp in units right down here as need be, as well as give that extra bit of vision, as units sometimes may tend to skirt a little too close to this area. If you placed it right here, I would also have liked that because it would possibly give him vision on both areas. QXZ continuing just to scout with that one probe, as well as I'm sorry, QXZ is blue. I keep messing up their names. Sorry. Huck continuing to scout with his one probe, and QXZ continuing to scout with that one SCV. Again, these two Marines going out, make sure there's no proxy, and a Hellion already out for QXZ. So he's going to see what he can do. He's going to go ahead and probably get off that one probe. Yes, he does. And let's see, he's going to go grab the eye and come back. So right here, QXZ probably just going to see if he can get any harass off with this one unit. But seeing as there is, in the units tab, 3 stalkers on the field, this Hellion is not going to be able to do much than kill that one probe that he already did. And yeah, those stalkers are going to deny any scouting, but he's going to be able to see there is no expansion. And in the meantime, Huck's going to come in here with this observer, and he's going to see, I think he saw it. I should hope he did. He did. He saw a tech lab on the starport, and he must be thinking, Banshees. And I think probably at this point, at least if I was Huck, I would be almost smiling. I can be guaranteed that there really probably are not going to be any medevacs, or at least no medevacs soon. Seeing that he could switch off with his barracks with this reactor, but that's not normally what you would do. So yes, he probably knows Banshees are coming. I have Stalkers, I have an Observer. And QXZ scouting this one. But QXZ, if you notice in the production tab, has not gotten Cloak. He's actually gotten a Raven instead, which is very pricey. So he's actually right now just using this one Banshee for scouting, as well as using that one Factory for scouting. And going ahead for expansion. And QXZ doing, like not doing his drops, doing something out of the ordinary this level, this map. Huck coming in with his 3 stalkers, probably just to scout around, see what's going on, as he's going to go ahead and expand. I'm pretty sure he saw that expansion with his one observer. And I imagine that probably if I was Huck, I would be pumping out another observer, worried about this Banshee play that I will see coming, or imagine to see coming from QXZ. Seeing as he still has not switched out, he does have this one empty reactor. He could switch it out anytime. Go ahead and get those fast medevacs. Excuse me. But instead, he's going to continue to pump out these Banshees. I really like the Banshee play. against Protoss, because Protoss, their only counter, the only detection is an observer. An observer is such a powerful unit for the Protoss, but it's also so weak. At the same time, as in a couple Marine stim take it down quite fast. So well placed, make sure your Marines are right over it. Scanner sweep, and it's gone. Even a Viking with a Raven is something I like to play sometimes. If I know there are a lot of observers and I don't want them seeing exactly what I'm doing, and I don't want to waste my scanner sweep, I will do have a Raven out there with a Viking. Or if I'm playing against a Zerg, I like to have a Raven out there just to keep those creeper colonies away, and I don't have to again waste my scanner sweep. And something I love about the Ravens, and they're really a great support unit. I think they're underused by the Terran at this point, as the point defense drone takes up 20 hits. So in a battle where you see this many Stalkers right here, taking up 20 hits, you can do quite a bit of damage with your that can give time. The Stalkers will not be able to touch any air that is going to knock down these Colossus. The Marauders can get so many more pop shots off on these Stalkers. And oh my goodness, no! It looks like looks like QXZ is going to actually march his army right off to Huck at this time, and a horrible timing, because it looks like, oh my gosh, Huck is going to come in here. You see his waypoint, he's going to take down these destructible rocks quite fast and just come in here. And I don't think, oh man, QXZ does not see this coming at all, as these rocks being hammered away just about through. And he's not going to see this, his army. Oh, he does pull back. He must have gotten a glimpse of it. He must have felt like something was up. He does see these Colossus are going to try to pick off these. And these two supply depots are on fire now. Will quickly burn down if he does not get any SCVs to repair him. This one, one does go down, and Huck pulls back. I think a wise choice by him, as he does not have an observer with him at this point. However, I just want to point out that QXZ has not gotten the cloak, which I think nullifies the Banshees quite a bit. Banshees are still powerful units, but without that cloaking ability, they're so weak. However, here we go. QXZ throwing down 2 defense drones, and he's going to come in here, and these Stalkers are going to walk away as they have no way to possibly hit these Banshees. But oh no, Huck bringing these 2 Colossi. They are so out of position right now. QXZ might be able to pull off this one right here. Gets one more hit. Oh yes, he does. He gets that 1 Colossus. And look at these point defense drones doing their job. QXZ losing one, I think it is, yes, 1 Banshee, just and getting that 1 Colossus. I think that was definitely a trade in QXZ's favor. And just again, why I pointed out, just using that Raven the way it's supposed to be used, those 2 defense drones just with these Stalkers made his army obsolete. So here we go. Huck, look at this, we got a Phoenix on the way. So Huck is actually getting quite annoyed by these Banshees. That's one thing. Banshees have no ability to shoot against other air units, so he does need some Vikings to back this up, or some Marines. But I just want to say, Phoenixes are so powerful. Wasn't there a Phoenix somewhere here out on the field? I don't see it right now, but it should be out in the field. Units, there is no Phoenix. He must have canceled it, or it must have gone down in some exchange. So Huck still has observers, still has the Stalkers, but look at these Banshees coming in here and able to harass this mineral line. It's causing, most importantly, Huck to keep his forces divided. So it's playing that crucial role that those drops have been playing earlier, is just causing him to keep his army divided. You saw earlier, I just did not actually pan over to it, but he did do a little pressure right here. We do see Void Rays coming out. I think it's a great play by Huck, seeing as there are Banshees out in the field. The Phoenix, good play too, but Phoenix can't do anything really versus air unless versus ground unless you pick it up. And that's just micro intensive. So Void Ray, great way to go. Banshees can't fire back. Banshees coming in here while the drop happened right down here. I'm sorry I missed that. Banshees are going to clean up quite a bit of damage. Again, he's using Observer. I'm sure Huck is sitting here like, Is he gonna cloak? Is he gonna cloak? Is he gonna cloak? He's got the observer just right there. These marauders, these banshees, they're gonna clean up this. Look how many look the units lost. And Huck, wow, not looking good at all. But he does get these two Void Rays out. He does let him sit back for a little while and get these extra shots off. But I don't believe this Nexus is gonna go down with this one marauder. Yes, this one marauder does go down to these two Void Rays. And QXZ did spot, well, has he actually spotted this? He has not spotted that, sorry, Huck has not spotted that QXZ has gotten this expansion down here. But he catches QXZ's drop. Huck does, and he's forcing him to drop these Marines. Tries to get the stem hit. There goes that stem. These Colossus and Stalker are going to come in, make short work of this, and QXZ is going to lose that attack. So actually, wow, things looking not so good for QXZ at this point. We have 3 Void Rays and 2 Colossus in the base, just wreaking havoc. Looks like this factory is going to go down quite easily. A barracks. Does he have Siege Tech out for this? I do not know. Siege Tech is not out. And with that one factory down, nothing's going to happen. Trying to lay on these missile turrets. There goes one by that Colossus. Just snipes around. They have such long range. These Void Rays just, once they're charged, even though they have been nerfed, they are so powerful. However, it does look like he's going to let these 2 turrets go down. If these 2 turrets go down, these can definitely change. Wow, 3 turrets going down, and actually targeting, the turrets target the Colossi as the Void Rays are out of range. But looks like there is going to be a battle right down here with some Marauders Marines, but these Zealots